Hey guys, SnakeEye66613 here. Can't say anything more. And I got another one. This one is very infamous and it has got many names. I mean, it's one of the baboon series of tarantulas. A lot of people just call it OBT. Some people call it the P Terror. It's been known as the Mombasa Golden Starburst. But its real name is the Orange Baboon Tarantula. But as I said, most people call it OBT or Orange Bitey Thing. Now, there is a big reason why it's called Orange Bitey Thing because it is known to be quite aggressive and quite skittish. Not a handling spider at all. It's a bit. It's not the best. Well, it's not a good starter spider. I'll just lay it out on the line. You have to have some experience to deal with one of these guys. Now, I love him. He is an excellent little dude. Nothing bad I can say about him. He's a bit bitey. I got him orange bitey thing. I got him home and I put two crickets, and within 20 minutes, both crickets were gone and eaten, and he was having a bit of a munch. Um, he also came with a molt. So before I show you him, which I can't handle, he'll be in the box. I'll show you his molt, which is quite a good molt, quite a clean molt. As anyone who didn't know, when tarantulas shed, or molt as it's called, they shed everything, including their fangs. So this is his molt, and there, right there, are his fangs. Turn it sideways. You can see one of them poking out. Now his fangs are measured at about 1¾ of a centimetre. They're quite long fangs, and they inflict quite a painful bite. Now, if you're ever thinking about getting one of these guys, remember one thing: their bites can be painful for what, 7 hours to 3 days, and they cause paralysis and muscle pain and muscle cramps for the next 7 days. If you do get bitten by one of these guys, you're probably going to need a little bit of morphine on the first day if it gets really bad, and you're going to need muscle relaxants until the muscle pain wears off. These guys do have a medically significant bite, but they're not too bad. As long as you respect their space and you don't get in their way, they will pretty much be quite respective of you. There's nothing really wrong with them. I'll get my guy down. Uh, yes, he is here. Bit of a different cage than to what I usually get. I'm just going to bit of a different cage to what I normally get. Quite a cool little one. It's the Lucky Reptile cage, and as you can see, it's got a blue light on it right now. But if I go like that, sorry, wrong way round. It's got a blue light on it right now, but if you apply light to it, it will turn white because it's got a sensor light. It's an insectarium, so it's not meant for any other animals. Just grab that. Just that as an example. It's quite a good little terrarium, pretty perfect. And he is in the top here. Now, I am going to try and coax him down. It's going to be a bit jumpy. And he will probably be a bit angry that I am trying to get him down. And he will probably run and probably freak a lot of people who are watching this out. Sorry. Yeah, he's webbed that pretty good, so I'm going to recover the hole. And ooh, hello. Ooh. But he's a bit angry today. Can you see him moving? Buddy is very angry today. Now, he has made it in the top. I'm going to have to get him down because that is the only way in. And for quite a dangerous spider, well, not dangerous, but aggressive spider, being up there on the only entrance isn't a good idea. Now, here he goes. Here he is. He's out of his web now. He's looking at me straight in the eye. He is eating his own web. Now, as you guys can see, I'll move this out of the way. They are quite an aggressive spider. Now, they're not going to hello. They're not going to overly attack you, but they will whir up quite a lot due to their aggressive nature. And as you can see, he's sitting there right now. He's a bit pissed off, to be honest. I'm going to move this, and as you guys can see, he is a bit annoyed. Now, I don't know the quality of the video because I'm having to cover my screen at the moment, but I will show you just how evil they can be. Well, not evil. Evil is quite a strong word, I'd say. Sorry, I'll have to recover that again. Quite aggressive. Now, he at the moment. Sorry that I have to keep covering this up. The screen right now is quite annoying. Alright, as I say, the little guys are not too friendly. They're not a friendly species of spider, and as I've said, not one for beginners. Last night he made his web up there, and he's been doing quite well. I'll make him down. Now I will be trying to feed him later. I'll try and do a feeding video. Now he's completely out of that now, which is quite cool. They're known for being quite fast and for being quite skittish, so it is no surprise that he is quite an angry specimen. When he is down, I will show you him in his full glory, if you like. I don't know how well you guys can see him. Oh, you probably can't now, but I don't know how well you guys can see him at the moment. He's just got down and he's crawling about in there. Now, he is, as I say, quite an aggressive species of spider. They're quite skittish, they're quite quick. But as long as you know how to handle them, not handle as in hold, but as long as you know what you're doing, they're absolutely fine. Do have to apologise for that. Now, he's pretty much hidden away here now, so I can't really show you anymore. When you heard the tapping sound, he was trying to basically show his fangs. He's baring his fangs. He is giving a warning, basically saying, I'm here, this is my territory, back off. Now, a lot of people take this that the spider's going to bite you. Now, this is a firm warning that yes, they are. But if you move away and you respect their space, they will do nothing. And this guy here is probably never going to come out of this box unless I have to do a yearly clean. Now, it's quite a good little vivarium. It's the, as I say, it's the Lucky Reptile Insectarium. It's a pretty good little viv. Nothing really I can say about it. I picked this up off a friend of mine. Awesome little setup. Had to do a lot of convincing with my mother. It was quite a funny thing actually, because I was in the shop, and on the day my friend offered it to me and said that he knew what I know you know what you're doing, basically. Would you like this? Because he's been there for a long time and apparently no one had loved him that much, which is quite sad. And straight away my mother said no. But after a while of convincing that I could do it, these are very good spiders and a few promises, I was able to get it, which is a good positive. This guy, I will, as soon as I can fix a good camera light, I will be doing feeding videos on. They will be amazingly aggressive feeding videos. He will rip them apart. He will be angry. As you can see right now, he's here. And when you're here. Now, these guys, I will throw in a picture to show you what they look like, because you probably haven't got the best view of him, which is understandable. Since he was on his blue light, I thought I was going to be able to show him in the white light, which is why he's there, but it was the blue light. So, Yeah, I'll upload a video because they're an absolutely beautiful species of spider. They're known for having quite an aggressive nature. They're quite skittish, but a lot of people call them the puppy of the species because they're the puppy with a bad name. That's it. As long as you're not an idiot, they're fine. Same as keeping a dog. If you kick a dog and keep on slapping a dog or getting the dog's face, it's going to have you. Same with a cat, same with any animal. It's a game of respect. But I will be updating you on this guy. This guy's called Salem. Awesome little dude. And it's pretty much it for the video, to be honest. I mean, I thought I'd do a little introduction. I couldn't do a setup video because he came in and already done setup. I've told you what the setup is. Now, if any of you out there want to get spiders, I would, well, arboreal spiders, like pink toes, maybe Porphyris metallica, P metallics, or sapphire duty ornamentals, which, yeah, they're quite a upper species, but they're still something that you don't handle, and they're still something that's just a really beautiful spider. I'd say go for something like that because it's very known. The more beautiful, the more deadly. I mean, Freya, who is right over there, wouldn't hurt anything. She is even scared of locusts sometimes. But he is a beast. He's more with a human perceptive. Put your, if you put him in a situation where he feels threatened, he will rear up. He will show his colours, and if you ignore that and you keep on breaking the bonds with him, you give him no choice but to bite you. And anyone who has been bitten one of these, it's not their fault. It's not the spider's fault. It's your fault. If I get bitten by him and I have to take muscle relaxants, I have to deal with a bite. Granted, I will admit that it's my fault. Won't scare me off him. I love all animals, and I've had a lot of people telling me that this thing's going to kill me. I'm crazy for it, but these guys are awesome, and I do want to specify their bite is non-lethal unless you're allergic, and I am not allergic, which I know. I will be updating as soon as I can get a good feeding video out. I will. These feeding videos could be 4 times a week because he feeds that often. I'll try and get the best camera angle I can, and all you'll see is a drop in, and you'll just see an angry spider go in and munch it. But that guy is one of the best spies I've ever had. No mistake whatsoever, and it's just amazing. So, guys, it's been Snake Eyes 666. Thanks for watching, and bye.